Hello, I will give some information for the arbiters of the American qualification stage for the FIDE World Cup 2021. Of course, you should read the regulations of the tournament and the FIDE online chess regulations. The next is the knockout stage. The players will be divided in 8 groups of 16 players each, and the winner of each group will qualify for the World Cup. They will play 2 games each match, and the time control will be 2 hours plus 30 seconds per move. And if there is a tie, they will play 2 rapid games, and if they continue tied, there will be an Armageddon game. The last stage will be a rapid tournament for the winners of each group, a round robin of 10 minutes plus 3 seconds per move. About the schedule, this is Brasilia time. You need to check which is the correct time for your time zone. And pay attention that the second round of each match will be earlier because we need time for the rapid games. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Brasilia time, we will have a trial session where we will give everyone a game so that the players that are new on Tornello can see how Tornello works and how to enter a game and play. And for everyone, to verify if the internet speed connection is fine, for example, for everyone, if everybody can play and share the screen with their camera on at the same time. We will work in this way. We will have our players, local chief arbiters and local technical arbiters, and also a central panel of arbiters or sector arbiters. So we will have venues with players and local arbiters. And in general, the local arbiters will be in the middle of the communication between players and sector arbiters. The players will be directed by on-site arbiters, not by online arbiters. And if a local arbiter needs something, the sector arbiter will be connected on Zoom and they will help them. Because everybody will be in the same Zoom call. The captains can be also in the Zoom call if they wish, but they shouldn't be in the playing venue. Their role is administrative and there is no need to have them inside the venue. The Zoom links will be in the lobby of the tournament on Tornello. There you will find a link to a Google Drive sheet, and there you will find the one for your venue. Now we will speak about the duties of the local chief arbiter, in particular before the games. Basically, they will be fair play arbiters. We will have the Zoom calls that will be open 1 hour before the start of the round, and you will connect the cameras before the players arrive. And after that, the venues will follow the rules like an over-the-board event, and this includes scanning of players at the entrance of the playing hall. So when the players arrive at the venue, they will need to leave their communication or electronic devices outside the venue. You should have lockers or whatever to leave the electronic devices. And then you have to check them with metal detectors. So no smartwatches, I would say no watches at all. Watches are not allowed, no pens, no mobiles, of course. And when their devices are ready, you have to check them with Task Manager. You have to check if the players have only Zoom and the browser with Tornello running, and close other programs and tabs. You can check it with Ctrl-Shift-Escape. The local technical arbiter will help the players to connect to Tornello and to Zoom. The links to the Zoom meeting will be the same than for you. They will be on the tournament lobby on Tornello. The camera of the players must be on. Virtual backgrounds are not allowed. The players must share the screen, the first one, screen or screen one, the one at the top left, so that the taskbar must be visible for the arbiters. During a game, a player may leave the playing area only with the permission of the arbiter. This means that when the player needs to go to the toilet, he needs to ask permission to the arbiter. And you will write down for each player how many times go to the toilet. The players can walk inside the playing area. The players can walk around and view other games as long as they don't leave the playing area. You will also check the toilets during the rounds. Random checks, let's say. Spectators are not allowed. When they finish their games, they have to leave the venue. Headphones are not allowed. And if someone wants to make an accusation, we will provide them the form to fill in. Okay. Each venue, because each player shall be supervised by a camera. And apart from that, the whole venue must be covered by cameras. Of course, the toilets are not included in this, but the whole room, all tables and boards, and also the smoking area, if you have one, must be covered. All the places that the players have access during the games. Maybe one camera is enough, or maybe you need 2 or 3 cameras. That depends on your venue. And it's better to have the restrooms inside the playing venue and used only by arbiters and players. And you should check the toilets at the start of the games and during the games. I put here this image to illustrate how the distribution of the tables should be. We want the players looking to the same side, all of them, and the arbiter sitting or standing at their back. And on the player's table shall be placed only the playing device and a chessboard if they want, but no other item except, of course, a refreshment or a coffee. The 3-4 repetition and the 50 moves rule are declared as a draw automatically by the platform. The players may use classic chessboards during the games, and in that case, the position must be always the same that on the virtual board. If they wish, they can have a traditional board and move the pieces. If they don't want, they don't need to do it. That is up to each player, but it's not allowed to analyze on that board. They can only reproduce the real moves. And in the case that 2 players are playing from the same playing venue and they are paired together, the local chief arbiter may decide to play that game on a traditional board. But this will happen only if both players agree. Okay, if you have any questions, you can send them on an email to me, or we can see them tomorrow during the test.